Okay, so we're in Revelations 12 and 12. Because remember, it's the time of Jacob's trouble, it said, right? So Revelation 12 and 12. It said, therefore rejoice, ye heavens. And heaven is a condition on earth. They even had a song called I Am in Heaven. It's Esau's heaven. And ye that dwell in them, woe me destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, doing what? Having great wrath. Why? Because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So he's coming out with much wrath on who? Verse 17. And the dragon, which is the devil, which you can see, if you're going through this, just breakdown of this chapter, verse 3 says, and there appeared another wonder in heaven, right on this earth, behold, a great red dragon. So the dragon is red, having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his heads. Right? The 7 horns or 7 heads are the super leading empires of the Edomite nation, the Greeks, the Romans, the Spanish, the French, the Germans, the Russians, the British. The Greeks, the Romans, the Spanish, the French, the Germans, the Russians, the British. Right? Coming in consecutive order. I mean, that's the head leaders of the Edomite nation. And the color is red. And we look at Genesis 25:25. It said, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So Esau represents this red, identifying. So now that we see that the dragon is red, you go to verse 9, and the great dragon, which is red, was cast out. So now I was going to give other identifiers of this red dragon, right? That old serpent that was in the garden, that lied to Eve, in Genesis the 3rd chapter, that old serpent, called the devil, called the devil, and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. You see? But that's not talking about thrown out of heaven. Because when you read Job, the 1st chapter, the Most High, hey, Satan ain't doing nothing. When you do evil, the Most High say, okay, well, you want to act up? He sent the devil after you, because that's what he was made for, evil. And the people that's in power now, he told you in Proverbs 16:4, they in order. And whatever they do, that's evil. But y'all trying to make them righteous. You ain't going to make them righteous. They're going to tell you, the Bible tells you about what they're going to say when salvation is coming on this earth. But it's going to be a remnant of every nation that's going to be redeemed for a certain period of time. And like I say, they don't want to serve the Most High. Hamashiach Yahushua and the Most High, they're going to perish. But Proverbs 16:4 says, the Most High have made all things for himself, yeah, or even the wicked, for what? For the day of evil. You see that? And last I read, Job 9:24 says, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not when, who is he? I know who painted their pictures in the Bibles. It's not us. It's the so-called white man. He the one that published these Bibles. And his picture is in there as the Most High, as a Hamashiach Yahushua, as the children of Israel, until this day. They ain't went nowhere. So the devil know he got a short time coming down with much wrath. Who he coming down with this wrath on? Verse 17. And the dragon of Revelation, the 12th chapter, and the dragon, which is red, the devil is red, Satan is red, the beast is red, all of them red. Esau's red. Who became a nation called themselves the Edomites. And the dragon, the red dragon, was wrought with the woman. Right? So y'all look at certain videos on YouTube of them trying to get the understanding of what you're talking about. They got a dragon with 10 horns and all that stuff. The 10 horns are the EEC, or the European Economic Community, the European Community, or NATO today. The ones that support the 7 leading empires of the Edomite nation. So it's saying the woman. Who's the woman? Go to Jeremiah 6:2. Because Because this dragon will be round. And if the Most High wanted everybody to understand this, then it would be clear. You wouldn't have to figure. You have no figures of no dragon with no 10 horns and all kind of things going all over their heads and stuff. It wouldn't be like that. But who's this woman? Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, to a comely and delicate woman. You see? Symbolically. We the 12 tribes of Israel. To a comely and delicate woman. Thus say the Most High. So, we have to look at what it is, like I say, Jacob's trouble.